Well, welcome everyone. Thanks very much indeed for checking in. The time now just after 4 p.m. and we're on Wednesday. It's June the 24th. I've got 4 bets for you on this free-to-air YouTube channel. 4 bets running stateside tonight, and they're all running quite late. Looking at the times here, the first one isn't until 12 minutes past 9, so we are on the late shift, as they say. 4 bets tonight. Indiana Grand and Lone Star are playing host to my 4 bets for tonight. If you followed me last night, we had about 3 winners from the 4 bets, and indeed over the last 4 nights where I've concentrated on the stateside action, remember at the moment my private club, my Talking Horses and my 7th Heaven Club is full to the rafters. There are no places available just at this moment. It may change somewhat soon, we'll have to wait and see, but at the moment the only show in town free of charge on my bets stateside. 16 bets in the last 4 nights and 8 winners. 8 winners. Last night was another 10-1 treble. And if you followed my horses, well, last night and the 2 nights previous to the one previous, well, you'd have had another 2 10-1 winners as well. So in the last 4 nights, there's been 3 10-1 winning combination bets. So going on very nicely indeed. A 50% strike rate on all American horse racing bets. I think that's pretty good to say the least, to be honest with you. Well, I've got 4 bets for you tonight, so I'm not going to mess around too much on this line now. We need to get on. I'm just going to make sure they all run, but they do run late, as I've said. So if you've got your pens and papers ready, just before I do, give me a thumbs up if you would. I'd really appreciate that for the algorithms and everything else. I've got a thumbs up record around about 95%, over 22,000 views with 95% thumbs up, so I'm absolutely delighted with that. So if you're enjoying what I'm doing and you're enjoying the American horse racing, you're enjoying transmissions and you're enjoying me being with you each and every day at 4 p.m, give me a thumbs up and I'll make sure that stays absolutely intact. Really appreciate it. 8 out of the last 16 bets have won. I confidently, really confidently expect to keep that 50% strike rate tonight. I'd be disappointed if we don't get 3 out of the 4 tonight, and it could well be the 4 out of 4. If we don't get 2 out of 4 tonight, I'd be really dismayed, to be honest with you, and somewhat shell-shocked. So, pretty solid tonight. I'm backing them all individually. I'm going to put them all in doubles, trebles, and have the lucky 15. But I'll leave it to you what you wish to do. Okay, so where are we going to start? Should we go race timed order? I think we should. Let's go to race 5 tonight. Race timed order at Indiana Grand. It's the first bet of the night, and it's an extremely strong bet. It really is. Trained by Thomas Amos, this one, and ridden by Deshaun Parker, who rode a winner for us last night in a horse called Nod for Prussia, or Nod for Persia, which won at a very healthy price indeed. And tonight he rides, Deshaun Parker rides a horse number 8. It's called Escondaris Dream. Escondaris Dream. It's in the 9:12 at Indiana Grand. I'm going to put a tick on this one. It's race 5 at Indiana Grand tonight. As usual, Bet365 are quick off the mark and pricing all the horse racing up overseas, especially in America as well. And they've priced this horse at 6-5. I think it'll probably go just a shade odds on, to be honest with you. Thomas Amos, one of the best trainers in America. A very, very healthy strike rate to runners ratio, and certainly winners ratio, I should say. And I think number 8 here, Escondaris Dream, will do the business with Deshaun Parker riding again. So the 9:12, the race 5 at Indiana Grand is the one to be on there. That's horse number 8, Escondaris Dream, and it's your first bet of the night. Let's move quickly to race 6. And once again, you can get on this most places, but certainly Bet365 are probably the best price around at 13-8. The horse I like is a song called A Song for You. A Song for You. Once again, trained by Thomas Amos. This time ridden by Mitchell Murrell. Don't get too many chances, Mitchell Murrell, these days, but he has rode a stack full of winners. And this race looks a very weak affair indeed. And although the horse A Song for You's form figures are 457-223, which is like a telephone number, I do believe the 4-year-old over this 6 furlong dash tonight will do the business for Thomas Amos and give him another winner and give us another winner. Number 4, A Song for You. That's race 6 at Indiana Grand tonight. I'm going to put a tick on that one. And that's in the 9:40 this evening. Well, Indiana Grand was where we're going to stay once again for the 3rd bet, and then we're going to move over to Lone Star. But Indiana Grand hosts the 10:36 tonight. So all 3 bets I've given you so far are all at Indiana Grand. And all 3 bets I expect to win, make no mistake about that. And this one included, trained by Robert Hess, ridden by Jesus Castanon. Number 5, it's called Zuzanna, not Susanna, it's called Zuzanna. Z-U-Z-A-N-N-A, Zuzanna. number 5 in the 10.36 tonight at Indiana Grand. A really confident selection this. It's just a shade odds on at the moment, but in all honesty, I can't see anything to stop this one tonight. It's got everything in its favour, and well, I'm on it big time. Number 5, Susanna, to set the record straight and win tonight. Won last time out as well. I think Robert S again, very solid trainer, and it's one for the multiples, this one. Could go off for slightly better than 4 to 5. It's 4 to 5 at the moment. Wouldn't surprise me if it drifted out a tad. A lot of these people will try to pose it with each way bets. But for me, Susanna's going to come home alone and win the 10.36 tonight at Indiana Grand. It's the third bet of the evening session. So that's 3 ticks I've got on my card in front of me. And for the fourth and final one, I'm going to go to Lone Star. Lone Star, which has been very kind to us. We've had plenty of winners there, plenty of bets there, and plenty of runners. And I think I've got a horse here which will absolutely bolt up. And it's the fourth and final bet of the night. And by that time, hopefully, it's the last race of the night. We've had 3 winners, and if we have, we'll be sitting pretty with the sweat bath towel, what they call the towel, the sweating towel, holding the towel and wringing it dry. I don't think you have to wring it too much, because I think this will win. It's number 7. It's called Violent Ridge. Violent Ridge, trained by Roberto Diodoro and ridden by Raymond Vasquez. I like this horse a lot. Extended 6 furlong dash. Again, looks a pretty weak affair. If there's any danger, I'd have to say it's one of the big outsiders here, but I'm not going to even mention it because I'll be disappointed. Oh, the outside I'm talking about is a horse called Soap Bubble, which is about a 12 to 1 chance. But I'm going to go with Violent Ridge here quite strongly. About 11 to 10 to your money, and that will be the all-round accumulator for wins. I think the cumulative odds is around about 30 to 1, something like that. That looks pretty good value for me for a 10 or a 20, that's for sure. I'll leave it to you what you're going to do, but I'm going to have the singles, doubles, trebles, accumulators. I'm going to sit back with a glass of bubbly or a bottle of beer in this weather. It's very hot, isn't it? It's very hot today, so maybe a cold lager. That sounds the order of the day. But what I'm going to do is just run through these again. Susanna in race 8, the 10.36 at Indiana Grand. Eskandari Dream, race 5 in Indiana Grand, the 9.12. Song for You in race 6 at Indiana Grand in 9.40. So we're all at Indiana Grand there. We've got a big 3 races there, race 5, 6 and 8. And then race 7, Violent Ridge to win for Diodoro, the trainer there, Robertino. I can never get him right. Robertino Diodoro. Sounds like an ice cream or something, doesn't it? But it's not. It's a very good trainer. Number 7, Violent Ridge, the fourth and final bet of the evening session. That is it from me. Give me a thumbs up if you would. I will be back with you, God willing. We'll all be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. And in the meantime, have a great night. Take care.